Picture this: a world where chaos rules, where survival depends on strength, and there's no authority, no government to provide order. Scary, isn't it? But what if I told you this was once the reality for humankind? That is, until a revolutionary idea changed everything. This idea? The social contract, the key to transforming chaotic societies into organized civilizations. In the 18th century, Jean-Jacques Rousseau proposed something that was nothing short of radical. What if true freedom could only be achieved by giving up some of our individual rights to embrace the collective will of society? Sounds contradictory, right? But this very idea would go on to change the course of history and reshape the way we think about politics and governance forever. In his groundbreaking work, The Social Contract, Rousseau asks a critical question. How can humans be free if they live under laws imposed by a society? He argues that in our natural state, what he calls the state of nature, humans had absolute freedom. There were no laws, no rulers, just survival. This freedom, however, came with its own problems. Life was chaotic, dangerous, and solitary. As humans began to form societies, the need for order emerged. Rousseau believed that, to escape this chaos, people willingly surrendered some of their natural freedom in exchange for security and peace. The solution? The creation of a social contract, a collective agreement where everyone consents to be governed by the rules they've agreed upon together. Here's where Rousseau drops a bombshell. True freedom, he claims, isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about obeying laws that you've helped create through mutual agreement with your fellow citizens. This concept, which he calls moral freedom, is central to Rousseau's philosophy. According to him, this form of freedom is far greater than mere individual liberty because it represents a freedom grounded in equality and justice. Through this social contract, individuals come together to form what Rousseau calls the general will, the collective will of the people. By following the general will, Rousseau argues, individuals are freer than if they only followed their selfish interests. The general will represents what's best for the whole community, ensuring that no one person's liberty tramples on another's. But you might be asking, couldn't this general will be dangerous? Could it not become a form of tyranny, suppressing individual rights? Not in Rousseau's vision. He believed that legitimate power comes not from kings or rulers, but from the collective will of the people. And when power is derived from this shared agreement, it can't be used unjustly without the consent of the governed. Rousseau famously declared, "Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains." To him, those chains represented the artificial constraints placed on people by corrupt rulers and oppressive systems. By creating a social contract, the people could break these chains, forging a new path to freedom, one where they themselves shape the rules. And here's the powerful part. Rousseau's ideas didn't stay confined to books. They sparked movements, revolutions even. His vision inspired the French Revolution and other democratic movements across the world. Rousseau's message was clear. Freedom, equality, and justice don't come from the top down. They come from the people themselves. The social contract is a call to reclaim power from those who abuse it. So what does Rousseau's The Social Contract teach us today? It reminds us that true freedom isn't found in rejecting all authority. It's about creating a system where everyone's voice is heard and everyone works toward the common good. In a world where power is often misused, Rousseau's vision offers a way forward. It's not about chaos or domination. It's about unity, cooperation, and shared responsibility. Will you embrace Rousseau's vision for a society where true freedom can thrive?